Buckle up, kids, we're in for a bumpy ride. Welcome back to what is probably, most likely, definitely, maybe my last video in this series. 60 entire pursuits versus the Frost Spirit. The Pursuit is such a good tower for this challenge because it can attack flying enemies. So for the first time, I actually don't have to use Ranger. But we do still have to use Minigunners at the beginning to kill the hidden cold mists before they kill us. The beginning of this game is actually pretty fun because the Pursuit is so cheap to place, we can put them down right away. We wouldn't even need the Minigunners except for the fact that the Pursuit doesn't get hidden detection until its final upgrade. Plus, this tower is actually OP. So unlike the Toxic Gunner that really struggled against the stronger enemies, this tower is gonna do fine. And I love the fact that its rockets do splash damage. This makes it so much easier to kill hordes of enemies. Wait a second, let's just take a look at the stats. Oh my god, look at that DPS. That's 116 damage per second. Just for reference, the golden minigunner does 120 DPS and the turret does 125. So this is right up there with the heavy hitters. Now this tower has two unique functions. The first is the ability to do splash damage that I already mentioned. This means that the tower's actual in-game DPS is much higher than 116 because it's only doing 116 damage to the target it's attacking, even though all the zombies around it are also taking damage. And this is the perfect map for this since it has 4 lanes. This allows the Pursuit splash damage to be extra effective, especially when all the zombies are in 4 rows like they are at the spawn. And you're gonna see in this video that the zombies rarely get to the back part of the map where the lanes converge again. So hitting them really hard at the spawn is the best strategy to take advantage of the splash damage. And the second unique function of this tower is its range. While the stat sheet here says that it has a range of 12, which is decent, this is actually just the range in the circle underneath the Pursuit. And since the tower is able to fly around its landing pad in a circle, the real in-game range is so much higher. This gives the tower the ability to cover a huge area of the map, even going from one side to the other. So what you're gonna see in this game is a powerhouse of a tower that definitely redeems this challenge from the poor performance of the Toxic Gunner. I am so excited for you guys to see this gameplay. It just looks so cool when we get max pursuits placed and they're all at max level, firing rockets and blowing everything up. You can't even see the Frost Spirit in the middle of all that. Alright, moving on. The supports we used are of course the Commander, the DJ, and the Electroshocker. The Commander does boost the fire rate of the Pursuit's guns, but not its rockets. The DJ is going to boost the attack range of the helicopter, but not its circling range, but that's okay because it works out just fine. And the Electroshocker is going to shock the enemies into submission. We're going to be able to place a lot of those suckers since the Pursuit has a placement limit. Oh yeah, that reminds me, the Pursuit has a placement limit of 10. That's why we're doing 60 pursuits versus the Frost Spirit and not 90. And one more interesting note about this game, I don't think it happens in this recording, but I did see the unstable ice enemies freezing the Pursuits when they exploded. So if you use the Pursuit for this event, it could get frozen and it looks very funny. It just looks like it's glitched in the sky, not moving, just completely frozen still. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to my chopper teammates for this game. 27K Valentino, Batman 8HUJ, Rex 567 Duho, Sensei Kage R, and XCR Skeen. Now go ahead and sit back, relax, and I'll see you right back here at the end. man, come on. We got so close. We did 585,000 damage to the Frost Spirit. That's almost exactly what we did with the Golden Minigunner. And remember, the Golden Mini does not have a placement limit, so we were able to use about 90 of those. You know what? I bet we could win this challenge with just one single toxic gunner. And yep, here we are winning with 60 pursuits and one single additional toxic gunner, which is exactly what we did with the Golden Minigunners. So if nothing else, take this as proof that the max amount of pursuits does basically the same amount of damage as the max amount of Golden Minigunners. And that's all I got for you guys. I don't know if this is the last video in this series or not. If it is, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button with your forehead, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And while you're at it, go ahead and join my growing Discord community. You can do that at discord.gg/JustHarrisonThings. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace!